Today, we're going to walk you through your AV dashboard, giving a behind-the-scenes view of the data you will receive from those valuable pre-qualification leads that have been rolling in. First, let's take a look at a specific pre-qualified lead. We will present you with the consumer's contact information, their vehicle of interest, any other lead data collected, such as a trade-in vehicle or insurance information, and their credit and pre-qualification details. The first section of a pre-qualified lead is the consumer's income, housing, and debt information. This is self-declared information, and it's used in combination with the consumer's credit score to produce their pre-qualification offer. This section provides detailed information about the pre-qualification offer, including the lender, maximum loan amount, monthly payment, interest rate, and maximum term. The offer helps set realistic expectations about what the consumer can afford to spend on a vehicle, and saves you time by focusing on building deals you're confident will get approved. Consumers may not always receive all of the offer details, including their interest rate. However, as a dealer, you'll always have access to the full offer. Use this opportunity to address any of the consumer's questions and discuss their monthly affordability. Please remember, this is a pre-qualification offer, not a pre-approval. It gives a strong indication of the amount they'll be approved for, but final approval still depends on the lender's evaluation of the complete credit profile and employment history, criteria that's important to understand and address early in the buying process. Let's jump into the consumer's credit details. The consumer's credit score is an essential metric indicating the consumer's credit worthiness, influencing lenders' decisions. AV Pre-Qualify calculates the consumer's credit utilization based on all revolving credit. Lenders consider both total revolving credit and individual accounts to assess overutilization, which can affect financing options and bankruptcy risk. The date a credit file is open is essential for evaluating the consumer's credit history and stability. Some lenders have specific requirements regarding the minimum duration a credit bureau account must be open before extending credit. Therefore, recently opened credit profiles may not meet the criteria for financing approval with certain lenders. Public records include information on bankruptcies, judgments, and collections, offering a comprehensive view of the consumer's financial situation beyond their credit score alone. Being aware of any outstanding judgments or collections is valuable up front as it positively influences the chances of approval. Credit inquiries are employed to monitor recent inquiries across various time periods, enabling assessment of the consumer's recent credit behavior and potential interest in vehicle purchases. Detailed information on recent credit inquiries, including the company that made the inquiry and the date, offers insights into the consumer's credit-seeking behavior. The Secured Loans section offers information on loans that are secured by assets, essential for understanding the consumer's overall debt obligations. Detailed trade line information, including lender details, payment history, balances, frequency, and account status, offers insight into the consumer's financial history and current obligations. Comparing this data with self-declared debt payments helps validate the accuracy of the pre-qualification offer. The dashboard layout simplifies calculating total debt service ratio and other important factors, making it easier to understand. The information provided in the dashboard arms you at the dealership with valuable data, allowing you to foster trust with customers and help boost profits, both upfront and from the business office. It's a win-win for both the dealership and the customer, building loyalty and trust. And there you have it, a guided tour through our dashboard, equipping you with the knowledge you need to make informed decisions. For any further assistance or inquiries, feel free to reach out. Thanks for watching.